10 Things I Hate About You is getting the musical treatment.
My soft side is coming out. I love rom-coms because 10 Things I Hate About You is turning into a Broadway musical right now. So sick.
I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby.
It also makes me think of the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days and with Matthew McConaughey and Holy Humdiballs. That movie, like, I don't know, weirdly gave me hope, weirdly made me like kind of cry a little bit, and I have good reasons.
You're beautiful.
Because rom-coms to me are one of the most special movies of all time, like the whole genre, because of the people you watch it with. Now the movie Holiday, Crazy Stupid Love, again, 10 Ways to Lose a Guy, all this stuff, I've watched those all with 3 different girlfriends I've ever had. And every time I'm talking to a new girl, she's like, oh my God, we should see this rom-com or this rom-com. And most of the time I go, oh, I've already seen it. And they're like, oh, with who? With who? Who'd you see that with? I'm like, oh, my first girlfriend or my second girlfriend, or my third girlfriend, rest in peace. She's not dead, but she's dead to me. But those movies, even if I hate the person I watched it with now, are always such a special thing. That's how you know you made it into a relationship with a female, or if you're a guy, whatever way you want to do this with, that's how you know you've entered a loving relationship, is when a girl or a guy asks you to watch a rom-com with them. Now, I've gotten so down bad at times, and I've tried to speed up relationships by asking a girl too early that I just met. It's like, hey, we should watch this rom-com together. And they're like, you want to watch a rom-com with me? You're the guy. I'm like, yeah, I love them. They're great. They're like, honestly, one of my favorite movies. It goes Marvel movies, Star Wars, Harry Potter right there, maybe even a little Pacific Rim action. But I can't lie, I'll watch any and every single rom-com because it's the setting you're in. It's either you're going out to a movie or the movies, like the theaters, or you're watching in the comfort of your own bedroom, your couch, or the female's bedroom or her couch. And it's like the best like escape from reality just for a little bit. Like being on like a solo date, which I'd assume they're solo dates unless you're going on like a 3-man or a 2-man. It is like the one time in life where you feel so disconnected from like your family, your friends. You don't know where they're all at. You're not even checking your phone, your guys' group chats. You're not watching the big game. You know, even if Patrick Mahomes is playing Josh Allen or the Celtics are playing the Lakers, you're watching a rom-com with the person you love the most. Now, every time I think of rom-coms and I think of the movies, or like if there's a sequel, or like for instance, there's a Broadway musical on the 10 Things I Hate About You, I instantly just go back to like the memories I had with that person that I watched it with. And I'm like, oh, I watched that with the girl I dated in high school, the girl who showed me my first experiences of everything. I'm not trying to get all sentimental here, but those are the best times in life, especially when like if you don't even want to watch it yourself, but like, you know, you kind of have to force them to be like, please, please, please. You like ask them to beg, like, oh, I don't want to watch it. I'm too manly and big and strong to watch a rom-com. Wink, winks, nudge, nudge. In all reality, I just want them to say like, no, please, please, you'll love it. We'll make popcorn. We'll have chocolate chip cookies. I'm like, yes. And that's why I'm even so excited for things like the new Harry Potter TV show series, because honestly, for some weird reason, I also consider all the Harry Potters a rom-com. Like there's nothing better than watching it with a girlfriend or boyfriend, or like, you know, or a situationship or a girl you're casually dating, than sitting down nighttime, maybe it's fall, like it's about to be Halloween or Thanksgiving's coming up, you're on school break or whatever it may be, and you sit down at night and you escape into this lovey-dovey world with a person who you might have kids with one day. And I just want to say, I hope they never, ever stop making rom-coms ever again. I know people think they're cheesy or all they do is bait people into, you know, being sad if you're single, all that stuff. Even if you're single, a good rom-com, even like as I'm single right now, I'll still rewatch a Holiday or the 10 Ways to Lose a Guy or any of these movies, because it like kind of brings you back to like, oh, okay, yeah, one day I will find love again. Like one day, like, yeah, this is what life is all about. You even see all these big, bad, tough guys, these stockbrokers, even in The Wolf of Wall Street. The man was down bad for Naomi, okay? Like he needed his female Wolf of Wall Street. Every guy who thinks he can make it on his own always needs a woman by his side. Now, every time I'm in my grind era, I'm in my winter arc, as they say, where I'm locking in, I'm posting on YouTube, grinding my ass off, going to the gym in the mornings, going to class, then working again, then class, then gym. In my single era, I'll still at night go home and watch a rom-com and be like, you know what? Okay, I don't have to be lonely forever. One day I will be watching this with a girl. One day when the next new rom-com comes out in theaters, I hope my future girlfriend will be texting me saying, oh my God, we have to go see this. There was one with the last one I saw with a girlfriend was 2023, the one with Jennifer Lawrence where she's like naked on the beach with that kid. I don't know, she was like his babysitter, and I think her parents paid her to hook up with this kid. Weird story, but even when I was in the theater watching that movie, I was like, this is garbage. This movie sucks nuts. But like now I just think about like, damn, I was so happy to like be there with a girl and like kind of be dragged to go to the theaters to watch a movie with her. So I don't know, I think guys should be getting more into this rom-com feel, single or not, because it kind of like brings you back to like, I think love really is the most important thing about this life. Now, the one I really did change my life and like my perspective of life, and I really, after watching The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, I believe it's Jim Carrey in that movie, I realized life is truly all about experiencing.
How happy is the blameless vessel's lot? The world forgetting by the world forgot. Eternal sunshine of a spotless mind. Each prayer accepted, and each wish resigned.
That's my thought. I used to think it was about finding your passion, or I used to think it was about finding your soulmate or this stuff, but I've become less and less big on that. And after that movie, I've become more and more big on just experiencing different people, friends, girlfriends, I don't know, jobs, passions, all this stuff. Because in that movie, when, you know, he tries to erase his memory of his girlfriend, when I was watching the movie with my ex at the time, she was like, would you ever erase me from your memories if we broke up? And I'm like, yeah, I would, because I don't want to remember you if we break up, because I'd be down horrendous. And trust me, my friend Mason knows I've done some pretty down horrendous things while going through a breakup. I used to be like, when I was fat and I got broken up with, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna show her, I'm gonna lose so much weight. To the point where one time it was 4th of July, I was eating hot dogs as you normally do on 4th of July, and I was like, you know what, no, I can't eat this hot dog. I'm gonna go over my calorie surplus, I'm gonna gain weight today. So I had my friend Mason drive me home because I was drunk as well. And I went home and I ran on the treadmill at my house until I burned 500 calories on the treadmill. Then I had my friend Mason come pick me up from my house and bring me back to our 4th of July party. Now, great friend, by the way, but that's how crazy I was. I was like, no, I can't be in a surplus. I have to always be in a calorie deficit. I have to lose weight all the time while I'm single. You know, I had to grind. And I realized those experiences of going through a breakup and people are what makes life worth living. Like remembering past relationships and past rom-coms I've seen with people and all this stuff makes me realize like, yeah, that's the point of life. Like I'm so happy I got to experience this person and that person. I got to know everything she likes and he likes, and that and my ex-best friends who I don't talk to anymore from middle school, like, oh yeah, he got me into Clash of Clans and he got me into this video game, he got me into the gym, blah, blah, blah. You take bits and pieces of other people's interests and their hates and their loves, their desires, and you kind of bring that into your mind. So honestly, that movie kind of did save me from being so sad about future breakups and like losing people. And instead I think of them now as like, oh, that was fun. Like that was cool. I'm so happy I got to experience that, because like, you know what? If you are lucky enough to be alive and you're, you know, going through a breakup or you're depressed or you lost someone, you should think, oh, how lucky am I to be sad over losing something that was so great at one point. Like one of my friends right now is going through possibly the worst breakup ever. He got cheated on by a girl he was dating for 12 years. They were dating for 12 years. I knew her. We all went to middle school together, and she just cheated on him. And obviously he's down horrendous. And I look at him like, oh, thank God I'm not this guy. But at the same time, I think I'm a bit jealous that like he gets to be sad over something that used to make him so happy at one point in time. At least for the past 12 years, the guy seemed pretty damn happy. His girlfriend was very funny, very hot, very awesome, always hung out with all of us. And like he got to experience so much fun stuff with her. And he's had some days in his life with her where they've gone to concerts together, they went to sports games together. And I always look at the relationship, I'm like, damn, it's so sick. I wish I could do that with a girlfriend right now. That's so badass, like lucky guy. And even though he's going through a breakup, like he got to experience some pretty cool stuff through the past 12 years. And I'm like, damn, dude, I know it seems pretty hard right now to not be crashing out right now and be super depressed, but you're lucky. You could have gone through this life not experiencing experiencing things that would break your heart.
But I warn you, it'll break your heart.
Already broke.
In order to have your heart broken, you had to have your heart be full, like super full at one period in life. So now every time I miss someone and I think, oh, screw them, they can suck a fat one or all this stuff, I'm like, you know what? No, thank you for them, because we went on vacations together, we experienced so much stuff together. I took bits and pieces of the things they truly liked, and now I do it. There's so many habits, and like I started filming and posting YouTube videos because my first ever girlfriend loved to make YouTube videos, and she'd always vlog and all this stuff, and I never understood. I'm like, ugh, so cringe, like, oh, she's so annoying putting a camera in my face. And after we broke up, I started to film myself because, like, you know what? No, I'm gonna get revenge on her. I'm gonna become a bigger YouTuber than she is. I'm gonna start posting online and get followers, and so she can see me, look me up one day, and I'm big after she broke up with me. And this eventually became my passion and the thing I wake up looking forward to every single day. And it's because I experienced a person that I dated that loved this stuff, and I took that passion from her. I learned it from her. So that movie made me realize I would never wipe my memory of anybody. I would never want to forget anyone. Like, truly, everyone you experience in your life, you experience for a reason. Just accept it, learn from it, and enjoy it.